Thought I fucked up. But I'm back. List of things I'm talking about. I'm back. I didn't even get a good real workout how I wanted to because my wrist was hurting. So I just said, fuck it. This is my sign to get back to my stream. You know what I'm saying? Get back to y'all. So I'm gonna get y'all started on my week and my day. All right, so my week been good. It's Monday, first start of the week. So I'm gonna really debrief on my last week. I use a lot of words like debrief and stuff. If you haven't figured out already, I'm fucking military. I've been in the military for 4 years. 4 years, straight out of high school. Actually, I didn't come straight out of high school, straight out of college. You know what I'm saying? I came straight out of college because I thought college was for me. I played tennis in high school. I got good as hell. Started playing my junior year. I was good as a motherfucker. But when I tell you it's some motherfuckers out there that can play some tennis, they've been playing since they was like 3.5 apples tall. It's some motherfuckers out there that can play some tennis. And I didn't realize that shit until I was like, I went to state. Because people in my state, they not really that good. People in my county or whatever, they not really that good. So you can really outperform them if you put in the work. And I was really on some shit where I started playing tennis. First of all, when I first started playing tennis, I made fun of tennis. I was like, tennis? Tennis? The fuck? They were like, school getting a tennis team? I'm like, bitch, tennis. Man, please, whatever. And then it got to my 10th grade year, and one of my homeboys, he played tennis. And he was like, that shit fun, man. You should come. So I'm like, bro, I'm not playing no fucking tennis. But bitches, you dumb? I'm black. We don't play tennis. We play basketball. We play football. Like, I'm not playing no tennis. Like, is you sick? But he was like, shit fun. So I said, fuck it. I went out there one day, and I was hitting the ball. Mind you, I'm ass as fuck. But I'm like, this shit kind of fun. Like, we running off the ball and shit, hitting that bitch with the racket. And I'm like, I'm actually fucking with this shit. Like, I might actually play this shit. And so I said, fucking and join. And next thing you know, I was up in the middle of the night, midnight, on the tennis court. Come home, I'm watching film. Roger Federer, Pete Sampras. I'm really like deep into this shit. And I ended up, by my second year of playing tennis, I ended up going to state. And it was hell getting a scholarship because my coach wouldn't send me my film. And I still remember that shit. And it's still beef with that motherfucker to this day. So if you see this, fuck you, bitch ass nigga. I don't fuck with you. It's still beef with your ass, bitch. You ain't want to send me my film. And I really don't want to speak on that, but you know what you already know, bitch. You already know what it is. And he didn't want to see my film, but I ended up playing pretty good at state, and I ended up getting a scholarship to, the closest community college back home. And I went and played there, and I'm telling you, my first game, I got my ass kicked. I got my ass whooped my first game, and I got my ass whooped at state too. And it really showed me, like, it's really some people out here that's really like that in tennis. Like, it's some people out here that's really, really like that. And I'm talking about, I've been playing since they was like 3 or 4 years old, hitting the ball, and they get older, like they hitting the ball with precision. Precision, my boy. And they getting the racket and they fucking shit up, and I was not ready for that shit. I got beat my first game, and I look at my coach, she over there. She was like real nice. She was like smiling. She was like, I'm not hitting nothing back. I'm getting cooked. And she just over there smiling. She just like, fuck it. Like, she was like, and that's what it was. And so after that shit, and a couple more things happening in college, I wasn't even paying attention much in class. Anyway, so I was just like, I had some people joining the military, so I was just like, fuck it. I went to go see what it was about. And I originally was joining the Air Force, but I ended up joining the Navy, which was I ain't gonna say too much. But I'd rather be in the Air Force. I'm gonna just put it like that. I'd rather be in the chair force. That's what they call it. I would rather be there than where I'm at. Cause your recruiter, if you looking at this, we're looking to join the military, it's not a bad option. I'm not even gonna say it's a bad option. It's not a bad option. But ask around before you get into that shit. I'm telling you now, ask around. Cause your recruiter not gonna tell you shit. Duty days is the most important thing in the Navy, and no recruiter ever told me shit about that. It's the most important and the worst nightmare of your life. It's the worst thing. It will either make or break you, and it has broken me. I'm broken. I'm getting out. I did my 4 years. I'm done. I'm one and done. It ain't. They said, what can we do, Mr. Newton, to make you sign again? Not a goddamn thing. It ain't shit you can do. $1 million. If you can't do that, You can't make me resign. Negative. So if you're looking to join the military, I do recommend it. If you don't know what you want to do in life, it's definitely a great stepping stone. You get a lot of benefits, but it's gonna be some bullshit. You're gonna get some bullshit and benefits. That's what the military is. Bullshit and benefits. That's it. That's all. Nothing else. I'm not really getting fulfillment out of my career, so I'm getting out. I like fulfillment. I don't ever see no, end result of my goal. It's just constantly repeating the process. It's no end result. You know what I'm saying? I don't get like complete fullness from my job. If you're looking for complete fullness from your job, I mean, some people might get that. I don't get it. Some people just work for the coin, which is good and all. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, that's all that matters. You're working for the coin, but my boy, it's just not for me. But if you're looking for a great stepping stone, the military is definitely, a good option. Like I said, bullshit and benefits. That's what I call it. Bullshit and benefits. You do some bullshit and you get benefits. That's it. That's all that's good about it. But that ain't even what I was even speaking on. I was talking about my day and my week. My week been kind of crazy. I done had what they call it, identity crisis. I done went from wanting to make funny content, entertainment content, to wanting to make content that people can learn from. And then now I'm back to entertainment because I realized I didn't want to do teaching stuff. I'm on a journey right now to become the best version of myself, but I don't know. I really didn't get enjoyment of teaching, making full videos because I like to make people laugh. I like to laugh. I like to joke around and laugh. I'm probably one of the most unserious people on earth. I like to play all day, every day. And making serious content, that just felt I don't know, it felt like a job. And my whole point of doing this is to do a job that don't feel like a job. So I wasn't liking it. I wasn't liking it. And I came up with a bunch of creative stuff to do about it, but I'm just yeah, but nah. I wasn't really fucking with it. I wasn't really fucking with it, you know what I'm saying? So I came back to the entertainment side. I want to make people laugh. I want to make people have fun. This is where the love is. I can still teach y'all some shit though as I learn, about myself, you know what I'm saying, doing stuff that I like to do. But I really want to make people laugh. That's why I really switched over to making this kind of content. And I realized this is my field. This is my jujitsu. This is my area. Cause I started off making skits. That's my first video blew up off a skit, and then my most viral videos are skits. Mind you, is it's a little bit of just saying words, wordplay, but it's skits, and that's what I like doing, making people laugh, reading funny comments, laughing, reacting to stuff. That's me, not no serious, guru, no knowledge spitter. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I came in at. It just felt like that was more of my lane because I'm in the military, and it's I get more of I don't really have time, to sit in front of the computer all day, and then losing time sitting in front of the screen trying to stream was really difficult. YouTube felt like the easier path, but sometimes the easiest path ain't always the best path. You can't always pick the easy path. Sometimes it's the most difficult path that's the best for you. You know what I'm saying? You can't always do what's easy. So I think this is better off for me than making YouTube videos, because I do enough teaching at work, and I do enough work at work. I tell you that now. I do enough work at work. I'm also add back on it. I feel like this is any job, because it be everywhere I go. If you show your ass at work, you become the go-to man for everything. And that's just how it is. You become the go-to man for everything. And I'm the type of motherfucker, I don't know how to be lazy at work. I literally can't be lazy at work, no matter how hard I try. I can't be lazy. Cause I don't know. It's just when I was younger, when I used to stay with my grandma, when I used to live with my grandma, stay with her for a while. I used to have cousins over there and stuff. And my grandma is a workaholic. She old school. She always thinking of stuff to do. She love yard work. If the yard is cut, she finding trees to cut down. If the trees are cut, she finding something else. If we cut the yard yesterday, the neighbors cut tomorrow, we gotta cut the grass again tomorrow. That's just how my grandma was. And so she was the type of person, if one person working, and you wasn't working, your ass is in trouble. Your ass is in trouble. If one person working and you're one person working, Appreciate you. If one person working and you wasn't working, your ass is in trouble. That's just how my grandma was. So if somebody outside doing some yard work and you inside on the game or on your phone, your ass is grass. If you playing a game, somebody working on the car, somebody mowing the yard, somebody fixing some shit in the house, you cook, you fuck. My grandma was on your ass. So that's how I grew up. Like if somebody working, your ass get up and fucking help. She on your ass. It don't matter if you knew they was working or not. If I'm on the game, you walk your ass outside and start doing some shit in the yard, and my grandma see you working in the yard and I'm on the game, my ass is grass. So I grew up like that. So in the work environment, when I see somebody else working, I can't just sit there and watch. I just can't do it. It's like I'm programmed now to when somebody is working or doing something, I feel like I have to, help. And that's just how I was raised, you know what I'm saying? That's just how I was raised. So I feel like I gotta help. That's the way I grew up. I can't help it. But back to my week. My week it been a whole week of changes. It been a whole week of changes with content. I switched it up, switch back. But I think this is the lane I'm gonna continue to go forth in, because this is where I find my most fulfillment at. So shout out to that. And I've been doing a whole bunch of stuff. Shout out to God. God, put different paths in front of people, help you stay on the right track. A lot of life lessons, you know what I'm saying? So that's been my thing for the shit. I'm finna pull me up some more. Well, my first lit cup. I low-key wanna heat up me some more pizza. I love pizza. Y'all like y'all pizza hot or cold? Y'all know there's motherfuckers out here that rather have cold pizza than hot pizza. Yeah, I got back. I didn't really get to work out for real because my wrist was like bothering me real bad. My wrist and my knee, so I couldn't do push or legs. So I just said, fuck it, I'm gonna come sit down and get back in front of the camera. But my wrist fucked up. My knee's been fucked, but I don't know what happened. I haven't even been on my knee and it's like been bothering me. So I just said, fuck it, and came back. It ain't really nothing I could do. Wasn't really much I could do. Yeah, so I came back and got in front of the camera. I wouldn't have finished working out that quick. I would have probably still been in there. Cause what time I ended stream? I ended stream by like what, an hour ago? Yeah, I would have been in there way longer than an hour. Way longer than that. And then I would have had to come back and I still got a shower, but I would have been probably another hour or so before I would have got in front of the camera. I would have been a whole another hour. I wouldn't even made it back. But yeah, I was saying that to say, so like when you a hard worker, like you become the go-to for your job, and that becomes draining on your energy. That becomes draining on your energy. Draining on your energy. Very much draining. I'm not trying to be a teacher. What? Hold on, y'all. Oh, somebody said how it is living alone. It is living alone by yourself is living alone by yourself. If you ain't never had no crib to yourself, this is the first time I had a crib to myself. If you ain't never had, when I first moved in here, I'm telling you, it's like a different kind of love. It's just like look around. One time when you get your first crib and you finally furnish your place, you just like look around a little bit and you just be like, damn. You be like, damn, look at what the fuck I built. It's like your own kingdom, like your own palace. Like, look at, I did this shit. Like, this is me. I did this shit. You just look around, you just kind of admire your shit sometimes. Sometimes I've been here for a minute. Sometimes I still do that shit. I be cooking in the kitchen and I stop at the counter. I be like, damn, I really put this shit together. This is my shit. This is my couch. This is my TV. This is my shit. I can do whatever the fuck I want in here. This is my crib. It's the best feeling ever. Yeah, imagine having your own shit. Time go by fast. Like 5 years ago, I never thought I would have. Well, I knew I would have my own shit, but I just never knew, when or like how did it even happen. Like how do you even get a crib? Like you just let me get one house, please. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't never it just happened. You just do it, and I like it. You know what I'm saying? I like it. And living by yourself is amazing. You don't have, you learn responsibilities. You learn how to pay your bills and stuff. Bills, and that's the one thing I fucking hate is, once you become an adult, you gotta pay fucking bills. All kind of bills. Insurance, rent, gas bill, food bill, house bill, trash bill, light bill, phone bill, insurance. I think I said it already, but fucking insurance again. You got phone insurance, you got car insurance, all kind of insurance. House insurance, life insurance, all kind of shit. You paying all that kind of shit. Soon as my check come, thousands of dollars gone, bam, shit like that. Fuck it, it's gone. Soon as I get it, I don't even see it. I got it come out soon as my check hit. That's the only bad thing. When you're a kid or when you're a teenager, when you're in college, you ain't got no bills. When you get out that motherfucker, them bitches come out quick. You ain't got no time to think. Them bitches come out just like that. Bam, 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 bam. And then, now let me get started on Apple. Apple gonna take out whatever the fuck it take out whenever. It don't matter. I don't even think Apple dead ass wait till you ain't about got shit, then they take your money. I think that's what they got in there. Wait till this nigga ain't got shit to take his bread. Cause they wait down there till you. They wait till you done bought everything and spent all your money and you get ready to roll over to the next check and they just say fuck it and take their shit. I think that's how they got their shit figured out. Cause Apple take his shit random. It's supposed to be, I got one subscription and that's iCloud. It's supposed to be once a month. Why are you not taking your shit out on the 1st when I get paid? You waiting to the 15th to take your shit out. I ain't got it, bitch. You can't take it like that. That's how Apple is. They take their shit. And I think they be taking their shit twice a month. Probably $9.99 a month for my iCloud. Once a month. Why is it coming out twice? I just thought about that. That's $19.99. But living by yourself is amazing. Having your own whereabouts. You know what I'm saying? Your own whereabouts. I had a whole list of stuff I wanted to talk about on yesterday's stream, but I ended up cutting it short because my mic wasn't on. And when I tell you, I'm really getting better at managing myself. Cause the old me, I probably would have broke some shit if I realized I did a whole stream without my mic on. And people joined this motherfucker and ain't said shit. Y'all ain't say a damn thing. They ain't say, Tay, we can't hear you. I had a couple people join and say, what up? Wasn't no Tay, we couldn't hear you, nothing. They just stayed and I guess left. I ain't warm motherfucker for nothing. I thought I poured more shit than that in my fucking cup. Navy stories. I'll talk about some of my Navy career since I'm already on the career thing. I've been there 4 years. I got to see about, I don't know how many countries. But if you somebody that ain't traveled the world, and I'm telling you, traveling the world, you got to. Every country, every world is so different. You get some places, it's just so different. Like the way they operate is so different. You know what I'm saying? Like it's way different. It's definitely something to experience if you ain't never been to other countries. Some countries Americans get treated like kings. Some countries are like way cleaner. So like it's like a whole bunch of stuff, and they got like different rules that operate different. Like everybody is just like they on a whole different frequency. Sometimes I went to other countries and it felt like I was like on a whole it feel like you just done like got on a jet or something and went to a different world. It's so different. So if you ain't never traveled the world, I recommend. So many places to see, so many things to do, so many, you know what I'm saying, so many things and stuff like that to do. My next one was streaming mistakes. So my biggest streaming mistake, my biggest mistakes when streaming is, for one, I get way too anxious. I be too ready to get on here and get on camera, and then I be forgetting shit, like cutting my mic on. Yeah, my shit on now. I be forgetting shit like cut my mic on, cut music on in the background like I don't have it on now, have my light on so it don't work, I can see myself. And it just be a whole bunch of stuff like that. And then I be forgetting to start and stop my replay buffer. I don't know why I forget to do that. And it just be a whole bunch of stuff. And I'm getting better at looking at y'all instead of looking in the camera right here. I used to have a habit of doing that. I done got so much better at looking into the camera, and stuff like that. So much better at looking in the camera. Now the next biggest thing for me is learning how to talk consistently without having breaks. Cause when somebody join, I have to be on top. I'm already feel like I'm getting more comfortable in front of the camera. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting more comfortable in front of the camera. But this, I still feel like a lot of times I'm not being myself, cause I'm trying to be, too purty, too cute. You know what I'm saying? It's like you put that persona on. But I'm learning how to be myself in front of the camera. Oh, is you still in here? What's the name? Say something if you're still here. I got a question for you. I was intending to ask you because I do need one thing. I don't need all the whole, but I do need one thing. If you still in here, say something. Because I do need something. No cap. I do need something. I guess you ain't in here. I need a be right back screen. That's what I need. I need a be right back screen. I need that because when I leave, I go back to my intro and it look like my stream just started and I've been in here for hours. When I walk away, I need a be right back screen so they know I'm coming back and you ain't gotta just look at the wall. I need something like cool, something inspirational, something that gives Trey ball. Something that gives Trey ball. Trey ball. Something that give Trey ball, something that give me, the ball. I'm gonna actually put this up a little bit. I'm gonna cut us on some music in the background. My Louis V bucket, my chain too big to tuck it, smoking IG like I love it. I really be on my motivational shit, you know what I'm saying? I really be on my motivational stuff. Shut the fuck up. I really be on my motivational stuff. I'm telling y'all, I really be. When it's already playing, when I want to play, but I really. It's too loud. But I really been on my motivational stuff. Sometimes it take God to remove some things from your life because He know you don't need that. You need to move a different way. When God see you being complacent. Yes, after the thing, I need a be right back screen. That's what we need to talk about. That's about the only thing I need right now is a be right back screen. But God will remove things from your life when you feel like you're being too complacent. When you feel like you're being too complacent, He will remove things from your life. And that's what God has done for me. He will remove things from your life. Goals that I'm chasing right now. Some goals that I'm chasing right now. I'm trying to get right in the gym. One thing I ain't never had in my entire life is like I never been like super shredded. I know right now like I'm getting there. I'm getting there. If you haven't seen the gym pics, I'm getting there. And I actually show y'all my most recent picture. I'll show y'all. Just give me a second. Oh gonna show y'all my physique right now. As of today, most updated, recent physique. Speed, get the fuck off my screen. Why is this like this? It be like merging my monitors together, bro. I hate when they do that shit. I'm trying to go to my Gmail. Oh my god. Shit ain't working. Fuck. I don't know how long I'm gonna be on screen, bro. I might be on this bitch for a while, low key. I'm feeling good today. I'm feeling well rested. I had 8 hours of sleep last night. I'm finna get 8 hours of sleep again tomorrow. Tonight, I mean. Did I not just send this to myself? Actual size. Oh no, I didn't send it yet. Ask me about sizes and shit. Who the fuck is that? Wait. I don't think that was stream safe music. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna get back and I'm gonna show y'all the physique. This is the physique right here. This is the physique right here, right now, today. Woo! Shit! This is the physique. This is where I'm at. I'm almost at that level I'm trying to get at. You know what I'm saying? Look at the shoulders. I got 3D shoulders. I got the chest, the abs are coming in. I was flexing a little bit, but it don't matter. This shit coming in. I'm telling y'all, this shit coming in. I just gotta keep putting in the work, and I'm getting there. The hardest thing about lifting weights is the eating part. It ain't even the working out, it's the eating. That's what's the difficult part. Trying to eat all this fucking protein, track all these grams, calories, and this, that, and the third. That's the hard part. The working out that's easy. Anybody can go in there and throw fucking weights around. It's the fucking eating right that I struggle with. Eating, cause I ain't no fat ass nigga. I can't just keep eating all day. And you fat motherfuckers out there, you really got an advantage. If you start lifting weights, you will consume your shit easily. You will get your calories in easily. When you lose that little bit of fat you got and get your big ass in the gym and start working out, you will start getting right in the gym. You got it easy because you know how to eat. Us skinny motherfuckers, we can't force feed ourselves. You know, we can't really eat that much. So when you're trying to like get bigger, you gotta like kind of like, you know, eat. You gotta separate your meals. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at with the gym right now. You know what I'm saying? And I'm getting there. That's all that matters. I'm getting there. I just gotta keep putting in that work. I gotta keep putting in that work. In clothes, you can't really see that I got that physique, but like when I start taking shit off like this, you can kind of see that it's there. You kind of see that it's there when I start taking shit off. I don't know why my camera seems it's so fucking zoomed in. Like what the fuck? This bitch ain't got no fucking. It don't get like no nothing. It don't get no nothing. I don't know why my camera's so zoomed in. But this is, if you seen me a long time ago, this is coming a long way. Like I used to be fuck dog skinny, and then when I did gain weight, I was skinny fat. So this right here, this is a long way just to like look like this in clothes, and when I take my shirt off to look like that, I came absolutely a long fucking way. I came absolutely a long fucking way. Nah, Mr. Can't be fucked with. I used to be skinny as hell. I used to pray to put on 5 pounds, and then I finally got consistent in the gym and started lifting, got my ass up, got in that bitch and stayed in there. I'm telling you, no matter what work you put in, all work pays off. All work pays off. All we gotta do is stay consistent, show up, and the results will show. I'm gonna prove to y'all with this streaming shit. A lot of motherfuckers don't, y'all ain't with the program right now, but you gonna get with this shit later and they're gonna be too fucking late. I'm gonna already have this shit figured out. I move like a fucking puzzle. I move pieces like a fucking puzzle. I see life as a fucking puzzle. If I don't got some shit, I'm gonna figure it out. It's like a puzzle. That's how fucking life is. That's how I strategize this shit. I move this shit like a fucking puzzle. When I figure out this streaming shit and how to make my fucking shit get out there, when I finally push my shit out there, I don't want to hear nothing. Nothing from nobody. I don't want to hear shit. This shit like a puzzle to me, and I'm loving the process. And that's scary. When a motherfucker ain't even liking the results, they loving the process. The process, I'm falling in love with the process. That's the scary part. I love a good challenge. This is a challenge for me. I love a good challenge. I love figuring it out. This life shit like a puzzle. I treat everything like a puzzle. If I get it wrong, that means a piece was wrong. I go back and I fix the pieces. I move the pieces. That's just how I move. I don't see nothing as a failure. I see everything as a learning, a stepping stone, and a piece that need to be moved. A piece that need to be moved. That's all it is. That's all it is. You figure it out. You get something wrong, you move the piece, and then you figure it out. I always do that. You learn from failure, and you fail. You succeed from learning. That's a new pyramid, new map. You fail, you learn, you succeed, and that's where I am. That's where I'm at right now. If you follow my TikTok, YK Treyball, if you watch my clips, that's where my shit go. That's where my shit go. Get the fuck off my screen. Shit. So I wanted to start back doing the acting thing because I feel like that was gonna start going somewhere if I like learn how to act right. So I'm gonna do. It say react to chat stories and opinions. I don't have a chat, so I can't do that. What the fuck is this shit on my floor? I need. I'm talking to my assistant right now. This is like my chat since I don't have a chat. Okay, ChatGPT ain't giving me the shit that I want, and I don't want to sit here and be quiet. I don't know what to do with myself. I'm confused right now. I'm trying to figure out what I want to, what I want to do. That's one thing. I don't have no structure for real. I don't have no structure. I don't have no built, plan, and that might be where I'm fucking up at. I don't have a built, plan. No built, plan. I don't have no built, plan. That might be my mistake right now. I might be coming on here too. Your personality can only give you so much. It can't give you that much. And I might be coming on here too personality focused. Like I don't really have no structure. Nothing build around. I need more structure to my stream. I think that might be my focus. And that's one of the reasons why I'm not really trying to buy all these overlays and shit. I need to build a platform first before I get to doing all the fancy shit. Cause then I'm just putting money into a $1,000 move and a $1 and a 1 cent finish. $1,000 move and a 1 penny finish. That's what I'm not trying to get. So when I start, producing the shit, I can start buying all the fancy shit and start getting legit. But right now I gotta prove myself. Get the folks out here, you know what I'm saying? Get the people. But that was the physique. And that takes years of training. That's 3 years of hard gutter training out of the muscle. That take years. That picture you just seen, that's 3 years of straight going at it. And I ain't gonna even say going at it 100% because I ain't been eating right, but that's 3 years of going at it. That's 3 years of going at it 100%. Every day, days I ain't want to go, I went. Times I ain't want to go, I went. Stayed down, stayed in it. I still ain't figured it. 3 years of trying to eat right, I still ain't figured out how to do that shit. But I eat someone right. I will admit that I done had my times where I go week straight with hitting everything, and then I fall off for a day or two, and then I get right back into it, and then I fall off for a little bit, and then I get right back into it. I done had my times, but I stayed consistent, and I stayed with it. I stayed with it. I stayed with it. That's all that matters. I stayed with it, and I stayed down. I stayed down. I stayed down. And what was really, I really had my breaking point a few months ago when I was eating right for like 2 months straight, and I was training super hard. That's when I seen the most progress within myself. But it took some shit to get me there. It took some heartbreak. It took some heartbreak. Speaking of heartbreak, if you watching this right now and you got your partner beside you, y'all switch phones right now. Switch them right now. I'm miserable and I want company. Switch them bitches right fucking now. Switch them bitches right now. That's for my later. Oh. I'm gonna say that for later. I was gonna rap for y'all. I'm gonna say that later. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say that later. We gonna end. I'm gonna start ending the stream with my rap music, with my song that we made. We gonna vibe out like the usual. And I think after this, I'm out of my stuff. We might be good because I don't be needing that shit no way. I told myself I was about done with that shit. I got some more in the thing anyway. They say misery love company. I don't give a fuck. I'm miserable and I want company. If you're standing by your partner, right? If you watching this shit, your partner by you, I don't give a damn. Switch your phone, 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 switch your phone. Switch it. Try your phone right now. Fuck it. Come get on a journey with me. Come get on a journey with me. Oh wait. Let me do TikTok. I don't even know if I can play TikTok on here. I gotta read up on the rules of Twitch. I don't be knowing this shit, bro. I don't be knowing the fucking rules. I ain't gonna cap. I just pray I don't get banned for doing some dumb shit, cause I don't read the policy. Lord knows I just click agree and move. Alright, I'm gonna share my screen. This is my PlayStation behind us. That's my video capture device. I bet. What? Player's mom recognized. Green bean. Fire. AI. I love Chipotle down, but that shit's so damn expensive, it don't make no fucking sense. Oh! Shit, what the fuck? Ooh. He's still going. That shit ain't stopped a damn thing. This shit fucked though. I wonder would that shit work against bulletproof tires. Being a police is scary as shit. Motherfuckers don't know how scary that shit is. See how you right here? What if he had a gun, he just turn around and start busting? Ain't shit he can do. Nope. What? What up? It's Chipotle? Yup. No, this Subway. I ain't had Subway in a minute. Yeah, ain't had Subway since they had them $5 footlongs. Them bitches like $10 now. Back in the day was so good. Why the fuck is this TikTok so big? I didn't know you can make TikToks this big. This is screen size. What the fuck? It's taking too long to get to the plot. Damn! Oh, shit! The fuck? That shit would have pissed me off. I would have been spraying. Hey, but that me. Oh, I gotta log in to see comment. Fire! Hold on. This is why I need a be right back screen. Cause I'm finna be right back. Alright, I'm back. See how quick that was? Alright, so I don't want to react to videos because I don't know how to react. And I get super conscious when I get to watching videos and my reaction just don't come. But as soon as the camera off, I react. But I'm going to get back to my acting stuff. My spin the wheel of acting. Even though I feel like that was cringe, but I'm going to do my spin the wheel of acting. I'm gonna do my spin the wheel of acting. I know. I like situations. Let's see what ChatGPT give me. Alright. What is the biggest fumble of my life? That was the first one. We're gonna go down the list. What is the biggest fumble of my life? The biggest fumble of my life is not starting content when 2020, when we was in the pandemic. I should have started TikTok. All I had to do was get on this bitch and do the fucking renegade, and I would have been good. All I had to do was get on this bitch and renegade, slow-mo run or some shit, and I would have been in the fucking dough by now. That's all I had to do. And 6 years ago, all I had to do was get in this bitch and renegade. And I said, fuck it. That's the biggest fumble I feel like of my entire fucking life. First of all, I should have downloaded this bitch in 2017 when my mama said, download TikTok. It's funny. And I'm like, I'm never downloading that shit. It's lame as fuck. Whole time. That shit became the fucking root of the fucking world. And I didn't fucking jump on the train. That's my biggest fumble. And then I had this shit in 2019. In 2020, I seen motherfuckers doing a fucking renegade. Why the fuck I didn't do the renegade? I should have did the renegade. I didn't do the renegade. I would have been good. I would have been living in the mansion off the renegade. I didn't do the fucking renegade. All I had to do was run in slow motion, and I would have had all the bitches and all the money. I didn't do it. That's my biggest fumble. Renegade and slow-mo fucking running. All I had to do was do this shit. And I would have been fucking in, I would have been in everywhere. Now I'm hopping on a train late as fuck. And I'm on the back of the bus. I'm at the end of the fucking train. I'm in the back. It's a million of us on this bitch. It's about 1,000 of us. 200 of us started today, 500 gonna start tomorrow, and 1,000 and a million and already started in front of me. I'm in the back at the end of the fucking bus, trying to walk to the front. And all I had to do was renegade 6 years ago. All I had to do was renegade. I dream about the fucking renegade. I dream about this shit. That's all I had to fucking do to grow. The renegade. And now I'm stuck here. I'm starting in the front. That's what I would go back in time to do. I would go back to 2020 and I would do the renegade. I fumbled. You did this and you made $1 million. And I didn't do it. What the fuck was I thinking? What was we thinking? That's my biggest fumble. What is a red flag you ignore because you are attracted? You ignore all kind of red flags when you attracted to somebody. It don't matter what it is. When you in love, you ignore all the red flags. I know I do. It don't matter. You can get in front of me and say red flag, red flag, red flag. I don't give a damn. If I'm in love, I don't give a fuck about a red flag. Every flag green. I'm colorblind. All I see is green. Green and I see gold. That's all it is. I don't see a red flag in sight. When you in love with somebody, everything is green. It don't matter. You can look me dead in my eye. And the person themselves can look at me in the face and say, I'm a red flag. If I'm in love, all I see here is green. And all I see is green. Green means go. So that's what I'm going. I'm going with the flow. And it's getting hot. Green means fucking go. You ignore all the red flags when you're in love. And don't let the sex be good. You really gonna ignore the red flags. You ain't gonna give a fuck then. You just gonna ignore the shit. It don't even fucking matter from that standpoint. Hell, you don't give a fuck. A motherfucker get away with murder. Motherfucker break your leg, you'll be crawling back to him, trying to help get them to fix it. But my biggest red flag now is if I'm fucking with you, you can't have no friends that be outside. Cause outside you a hoe. What you going outside for? You wanna go outside? Go outside with me. You wanna go outside, throw some ass, you can throw some ass on me. I'm in the club with you. You can throw some ass with me. You can throw some ass on me. That's your fun. What you trying to go outside for? No outside. Nope. If your friends are hoes, red flag. You are what you hang around. She a hoe, they a hoe, you a hoe right along with them. Your friends are hoes, you a hoe too. Your friends cheat, you're a cheater too. That's just the way it is. I don't make the rules, but you gotta pay attention to the friends. They cheat, you cheat. Your friend hoes, you a hoe. That's how it works. Ho, ho, ho. It don't make a difference. A lot of people disagree. I say you a damn fool. You ignoring a red flag. Ho, ho, ho equal ho. It ain't no in between, baby. You got you a hoe. I ain't gonna be the one to tell you. They gonna find out for yourself. That's what I gotta think. What's the secret you end up to your parents? I tell my parents every fucking thing. Ain't shit I hide from them. If I do, they find out. It ain't a secret no more. And that's just how I roll. I think this is just the last minute. What is the most disrespectful thing somebody done to you? Ooh. I think I talked about this the last stream, but just disrespectful, like as a person. And I'm one person, I don't really like disrespect, because I don't disrespect you, you don't disrespect me. That's just how I go. You don't disrespect me, I don't disrespect you. Don't disrespect me, I don't disrespect you. And I come off as I automatically start off, I treat people with respect. I think everybody deserves to be treated with respect. I don't disrespect nobody. You disrespect me, you had to be the first to disrespect me. For if I disrespect you, it's because you disrespected me first. Because I never initiate the disrespect, but I dish it out just as soon as you gave it to me. Yes, sir. Yes, buddy. Yes, sir, Bob. I will give it back to you just as sure as you gave it to me. But I don't really get disrespected too much because I know how to remove myself from a situation before before I get mad. I will remove myself. I would be the bigger person. Cause people that know that they crazy for real, they learn to remove themselves from situations. Cause I know I'm crazy for real. I know I would let off and everything get let loose. I won't give a fuck about nothing. I don't care who around, who watching, who looking, or the consequences. When I go in, I go in. I don't give a fuck. It ain't nothing you can say. Tay, stop. No, I'm gone. I'm in the door. Tay, dude, nope, bitch, I done got started. So I have to remove myself from situations. I have to take deep breath. I have to step back and I gotta move to the left. Cause if I get started, it's over with. It ain't nothing you can say. Don't get in the way either. I don't care who you is. If this person did something and I couldn't step away, I get into it. Don't interfere, cause now you're in a crossfire. Tay, don't bitch what? I wish you might. You getting this shit too. Everybody getting it. From left to right. I can't, that's why I step back and I remove myself. Cause the 1 second I let loose, soon as I decide to let loose, I'm going all in. I'm going all ham. I'm gonna keep taking it up a level and a level. I keep amping myself up. Every interaction, everywhere it come out, I'm amping it. Bam, 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 bam. I'm getting uppity. So I had to learn how to just, when somebody is trying to get under your skin, that's what I tell myself every time. When somebody do some bullshit, I close my eyes and I tell myself, this motherfucker trying to get under my skin. It gotta be. They trying to get under my skin. I ain't gonna let them. I ain't let them get under my skin. So I take a step back and then I remove. Cause they gonna keep poking the bear. Motherfuckers love to poke the bear. And the worst type of motherfucker, is the one that poke the bear and then try to step back and act like they ain't do shit. That's the worst, motherfucker. That's the worst. Them type of people are evil and they deserve to be shot. When you poke the bear and then the bear get mad, and then you act like that should be a crime. That answers my question earlier. Something that should be illegal. That should be illegal. That should be illegal. That's some crazy shit. But I learned to remove myself from situations. I learned to just say A and then I move back. Because I know the second I don't say A and I go in, all hell break loose. Is that. What is the closest you done ever came to being arrested? Oh, shit. Boy. I done damn near, I can't even speak on that. I'm going to go on to the next one. Like they gave me some bullshit. I'm trying to figure this shit out right quick. A worst impression I've ever made. I don't know. I can't talk about first impressions though. First impression is everything in the world. That's everything. Make a good first impression. That is real. I'm telling y'all, first impressions is the hardest thing to beat. That is like the most important thing in life is first impressions. Especially with work, your career, everything. First impression, that's the most important thing. You can't fuck that up. First impression is everything. The first time somebody see you, how you come off to them is everything. Cause then it's hard to destroy a first impression. It don't matter if your first impression is good or bad. It's hard to destroy that first impression. When you starting off somewhere and you start off strong, especially like with a job, you start off strong. It's best to start off strong and then get weak, then start off weak and get strong. Cause then when you get stronger, you trying to prove yourself. When you start off strong and then get weak, even when you start to slow down, you still carry that strength from that first impression. It's kind of harder to break that first impression. That's the only impressions I can speak on. I can't really speak on leaving a bad impression because I do believe in first impression. You first time somewhere, don't be late. Be on time. Be there and be ready and be square. Don't be around. Well, be around. Be square. Be square around. Do that. However that makes sense to you, do that way. Be square, be around. That's the best way to be. Show up and show out. First impression is the gold mine. That's the ticket. And that's where everything in life. When you walk in a room, you know, you with a business meeting or whatever, first impression is everything. Your appearance matters. How you look, it matters. Pretty privilege is a thing. I'm telling y'all, I used to be chopped. I used to be chopped and screwed. Now I look decent. I'm telling you, a pretty privilege is a thing. How you look, how you carry yourself, how you dress, how you go out in public, that matters. People treat you different based off how you look. It's crazy to say, but that's how I go. If you look like a bum, if you look trashy, that's how you're going to get treated. If you look out, if you look decent, like you carry yourself, you care about yourself, then people going to care about you. That's just how it works. That's just the rules. If you make yourself, if you look nice, if you look presentable, that's how you get treated. If you look like some bullshit, you get treated like bullshit. If you look chopped, you get treated chopped. If you don't take care of yourself, you don't look well taken care of, you're not going to get taken care of. You're going to get treated as if other. Like you a buffoon. You're going to get treated like a buffoon. That's how they treat people that don't take care of themselves. So pretty, if you have to, you know, present yourself how you want to be treated. That's why people say you get treated how your confidence, how you show yourself. If you somebody that see yourself as a high standard person, you have to, you know, show that. When you show that, people treat you as how you show them, how you treat yourself. Because if you go out looking a damn mess, that show us right here, oh, this motherfucker, you don't give a fuck about yourself, so I don't give a fuck either. And that's how that goes. And then, but if you come out the opposite, is you like well take care of, it's like, okay, you treat yourself, you take care of yourself, you treat yourself as a prize, so I know to come at you as that. That's how you treat yourself, so that's how others will treat you. You respect yourself, so other motherfuckers will respect you. If you don't have that for yourself, nobody else gonna give it to you. You lost it. You lost that. And that's just how it is. It's crazy it worked like that. And it kind of makes sense in a sense. It kind of makes sense in a sense. I see it firsthand. The motherfuckers that take care of that, so they get treated way different. It's about how you carry yourself. It's about how you come off your energy. That's a thing. Whether you want it, whether you like it or not, that is a thing. Your energy, your presence, that is a thing. I'm telling you, that is a thing. How you come off. You go outside looking like a thug, we think you a thug, we treat you like a thug. You come outside right, we treat you right, you come off as right. It ain't no other way around this shit. Woo! Hey, baby, come back. Give me along. We come along.